You got more than one person to lead the service. You don't need to have one person. The same person that is lead the service. And then I was trying to get 2 people to lead the service. So if the Spirit work on one, then the other one can go and, keep it going. I ran for about 2 Sundays and then stopped. So we get upstairs. Let me get to my point. We come upstairs in the sanctuary. Everybody acting. The pastor's aide president went to the elder because the bishop and the pastor wasn't here. I don't even know where they were. I think the pastor was taking care of mommy, and I think the bishop was just not there. So we gets upstairs, and the elder, she was sitting on the table. Oh my God. She's sitting on the pulpit. Now, mind you, she's the pastor. She's the elder, right? So I think the word said, if any sick among you, call for the elders of the church. So I don't think there was no sickness going on at the time. I'm being sarcastic right now. But there was no sickness going on at the time. So we ain't called for the elders of the church, right? Be it age or be it title. And so, I noticed that she got up and she had an angry face upon her. I ain't thinking nothing about it. Because to be honest, I see that all the time from her. She always looking mad and angry. So, I need to finish this story and get to my work. Because time is it? 5:46. Okay. So, next thing you know, she stands up and she goes to the podium on the pulpit. And she's just standing there. So, by now, the service is done started going on. And our sister Peaches is leading the service. And I saw the president of the pastor's aide go on the pulpit and say something to her, to the elder. But I didn't think none of it because, hey, that's the elder. You got something to say to the elder? Go to the elder. Just having a normal conversation. And plus, that's normal in our church. People just always talking. So after a while, maybe I'll say about 5 minutes later. No, I ain't gonna say 5 minutes. I'm gonna say about 3 minutes later, she stands up, right? But she just stands up in her place. She don't move. And then I think they went back over to her and said something else, or she came off the pulpit and she approached the pastor's aide president, which was at that time sitting in front of me. I was sitting here. There's a seat in front of me. There's a bench in front of me. That seat is empty. And then you go down to the end of that bench, and that's where the pastor's aide president was sitting. So she went over to her and said something to her. And I don't know what was said, you know what I'm saying? But she went back up on the pulpit. Right? Upon her going on the pulpit, she sat back down. I think the service leader, sister, what I said her name was, Sister Peaches. She went on with the prayer. I think I was telling her who to get, because this is like maybe her first time ever leading service. So I was like, okay, you're going to prayer now, all right? So she called whoever she called for the prayer, right? She called for whoever she wanted for prayer, Sister Peaches. And upon the prayer being finished, she did the scripture, whatever. So now the service is going on, right? maybe 2 songs went through. I don't know what any testimonies was done, but maybe 2 songs went through. And next thing you know, this is when the elder stood up and went to the podium, still with that mean look upon her face. And I said to myself, I said, uh-oh, we about to have some trouble here. And just like I said, I was not thinking that anybody felt some kind of way because I told the girl to take my place. Because the president could have easily just went to somebody else. You see what I'm saying? She could have easily said, no, I'm going to get somebody else. When I said, well, use Sister Peaches. She could have easily said, no, I'm not using. Well, because she was quick to say to me, well, I'm not asking Sister Peaches, I'm asking, yeah. So when I said, oh, I was like, excuse me. No, I won't do it this time. I said, but she could go in my place. I said, just let her go in my place. So now with that being said, I don't know. I guess the president didn't say nothing and went on up there. Being that Sister Peaches went on up there, pastor and the bishop wasn't here, I guess to go to. So she went to the elder because I guess she was feeling some kind of way. And this is my thing, What is it? It's only a service. It's only 2-3 songs of scripture. People ain't testifying anyway. A testimony. And then the service comes right back in your hand. Ain't nobody trying to take over nothing. That's the problem. People don't want nobody to do nothing because they feel like they're going to lose their authority. They no longer have authority. But here's the catch and the FYI to those who are watching the video. Authority is not demanded, it's commended. So therefore, you don't have to demand people to respect you. If you carry yourself in a respectable manner, your character, your persona, your demeanor will demand respect. Jesus did not go around telling people, you better respect me. I'm the Son of God. Yes, I got to take everything spiritually. I'm the Son of God. I will blow on you and you will be flying. I can drown you. I could do this to you. All I got to do, just like he told the people that when they was crucified, all I got to do is call on my Heavenly Father and he will send a legions of angels. He didn't do all that. He didn't demand respect. People gave it to him. Some people followed him for the miracles that he could do, and some people followed him because they wanted to be a part of his ministry. They loved him. They wanted to be with him, so they followed Jesus. So therefore, getting back to my story, because I'm already feeling riled up. That's a message all by itself. People's always talking about respect and disrespect. No, nobody ain't got to give you respect. All you got to do is live the life. All you got to do is be respectable. You be respectable, people will be respectable to you. People will respect you. You won't have to be walking around here with your face all sour because somebody is not respecting your title. They ain't respecting it because you too stuck on it. Get off of it. Like I said, Jesus was the Son of God, but he didn't throw that at people. I'm the Son of God. You better do what I say. No, he didn't do all that. He went on about his business, his father's business. So now getting back to the story. So after a while, the person stood up, the elder stood up and demanded that the service shut down. I think Sister Peaches had already ended the service. I was getting ready to end the service or something. And the elder got up and said, wait a minute. You don't come in here and do what you want to do. We got leaders in here. My pastor and my bishop left me here in charge. Really? Well, they sure enough didn't inform me. They didn't inform Sister Peaches. They didn't get up in the pulpit and say, all right, we leaving. We're going to be gone for 2 or 3 days. And we leaving the elder, the missionary, the evangelist, whomever they may be, Sister Sue, Sister Jane, we leaving them in charge. No, we didn't hear nothing. They got up and jetted. Ain't say nothing. Well, I know my pastor went on to take care of her family member, and she left the bishop in charge. And just like I said, I can't remember right now what happened with the bishop. But I'm here to tell you, Bishop Mother, nobody was here. And see, people are not thinking. They're not thinking that one day it's going to come to that where no leaders is going to be here. Somebody going to have to lead. Somebody, and I ain't talking about in death. You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking about death coming and taking them. I'm just like that moment. That wasn't death that took them. They was taking care of business, or they was sick, or whatever the situation was, they was not there. And even though the elder may have been in charge, the elder never said nothing. You see what I'm saying? I'm over here trying to fix myself up. Okay, so now let's get to the story. Is that it? Yeah. So now, okay, that's good. You can see a little cross, right? Is that 2 chains or 1? Okay, all right. So the elder got up, said all of that. We ain't having that. You're not gonna come in here and do what you want. Because that was a thing here in House of Prayer for a long time. Do what you want, do what you want, do what you want. They don't even understand the concept of it, the meaning of do what you want. Because people ain't doing what they want. Because they not listening to you based on whatever it is that you told them to do. Now, y'all consider that as doing what you want. But if you telling me to, let's say for instance, okay, we want you to be here early for Sunday school, right? And something happens where you don't make it for Sunday school, then the person is what? Disobedient. But you don't know what happened. Now, if the person just stayed home and said, I'm not coming, I'm not coming, that's willfully sinning. That's willfully being disobedient. I'm not coming. Disobedient is not, let me see. Disobedient is not being told to do something and something beyond your control stops you from doing it. That's not being disobedient. And see, people are so controlled by that feeling that if they say be here at 10 o'clock and you running late due to a train or due to you driving and there's an accident in your path and you ain't got no control over it, that's not being disobedient. That's being caught in traffic because of an accident. So now the person is feeling guilty and they'll come in, oh, please forgive my tardiness. I don't want the leaders to think I was being disobedient. No, that's not disobedient. That's why the word says all disobedience is sin. Our disobedience is a sin. So that is downright a moral sin if you is told to do something and you don't do it right. Like, I'll give you an example. Bishop Anderson told me to come over to the chair for communion and sit down. I was sitting over on another chair. And he told me to come over here in another chair where everybody was. In my head, I ain't want to move. I was like, no, y'all always talking about social distancing. I'm a social distance myself. I'm going to sit over here. Holy Ghost said, no, you're not. Be obedient. He called out my name. He said, Evangelist Jordan. Because I got 4 eyes here and they pretty big. So I already saw him making motions. And I'll be honest, I wasn't paying it any attention. Because I knew what he was saying. So I was not, no, I'm not moving. I want to stay here. And I'm saying in my head, please don't ask me. Please don't ask me to do it, because then I'm going to have to do it. Because if I don't, I'm being disobedient. Please. Then he asked me, Evangelist, can you, Evangelist? So come over here. So I'm like, Evangelist Jordan, can you, yes, can you come? So I got up and, now, if I had, even if I had said, it wouldn't have been disobedient if I don't think. If I had said, no, Bishop, I just want to stay over here, or whatever. Well, if I don't really have a downright, okay, let me put it like this. Let me give you another outlook of disobedience. Let me put it in what's going on in my head. And if I'm wrong, let me know. Okay, so if I had said to him, no, I'm okay, Bishop. I'll stay right here. I want to stay right here. And he said, all right, it's okay. You could stay there. Oh, okay. If that's what you choose, to stay there. That's not considered disobedient. Disobedience comes in within your heart. You have already decided that you're not going to do it. So I guess you probably say, when you say you wasn't doing it, yeah. But that's like, how can I explain this? Because disobedience, now that you're really going in, now that I'm really going into it, it's kind of deep there. Because you could be asked to do something, right? And for your better judgment, you feel you shouldn't do it. For your better judgment. So now when you're asked to do it, and you don't do it. So you know what? I'm going to boil it down to this. Disobedience is not doing what you're told. So even within your own better judgment, you feel like I shouldn't do that. Just like, no, I don't want to sit over there. But because it's outright openly. You know what I'm saying? Outright and in the open. You ask to do something and you don't do it. Then you're wrong. You're sinning. You go to work, your boss tell you to be on time. Your boss tell you to be here. At least try to get here by. Okay, I see is you running late all the time. So I'm going to give you a grace period of 9:15. That's it. You got up to 9:15. Don't come up there 9:16. Because that would be considered disobedient. So, okay, going back to the story. So the elders shut down the service. Shut it down. Not sent you home. Just shut it down. No. We're going to shut it down. That's the end. No more singing. No more testifying. That's how she was. No more singing. No more testifying. That's it. No more. Okay. So, it just went on for like 20 minutes. When it came down for, I don't know whether she had a speaker, but when it came down for the speaker to talk, I probably was her speaking, the elder. She went back into it again. My pastor, my bishop left me here. She left me in charge. So I was like, hip, hip, hooray, you in charge. What you want, a medal? Like they used to say back in the day. What you want, a dog biscuit? You in charge, you in charge. Be in charge. Nobody wants your authority. Have it. Everybody don't want to be in charge. Everybody don't want to be in the front line. So, people feel like, I don't know what it's in any other church, but I know in our church, people feels like if you know a little bit too much in any area, you taking over. You trying to be in charge. You can't go out and give out no track, because you go out and give out tracks and you just walk a little bit in front of somebody and you want to start talking to somebody, somebody wants some prayer and you want to start praying, you done went over them. Everybody got their own, everybody can pray. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm doing my flyers. I have not decided. I'm trying to see how can I get back. How do I get on the color? Okay, so that must be the color one. We don't have no gold. Oh yeah, I see it. It's lightening up. Oh, I could have put it like that with silver. Okay. Alright, red. I did green already. I don't know whether we're going to do gold. Blue? Blue and black? No, means purple. I don't have a purple shirt, do I? Praying for the kingdom of heaven is ahead. No, we're going to leave that one. I could have did it this way. Let me see. We ain't got, it doesn't make no difference anyway because we don't have no, this don't. Should it be purple? I don't even think I got purple. I don't even think I got purple, but purple and black. All right. God, November 8, 2000. God is calling you to service for you. For whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Let me print it out. Let me see what it looks like. Wow. Wait. All right, let's save it for save. Close. Oops. All right, let me say, we need to, what is that? Need to print. Correspondence, so print. We probably have to, let me see what that All right, let's see. There was a way, okay, portrait. Oh, this goes down. Nice. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I got the letter. Okay, I forgot it's gonna come out black and white. So maybe I need to make this black and white. Oh my God, it came out. It's supposed to do the whole page. Okay, hold on. Let me go back in here. Let's do this. Black. We got that. Black. Let's see. Solid color. Let me see. Oh, I see. Oh, it only goes to 100. I need to leave it because I need it to be dark. All right, so let me see how this one looks because you can't really see this. Oh, there you go. 8.5 inch times 11. Hmm. Oh, let's see. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm trying to, I want to make this a little darker.